In recent years, the high and persistent inflation rate in the UK has caused concern among public as soaring prices put a strain on people's budgets. However, amidst this challenging economic backdrop, the second-hand goods market has shown a thriving sense. An increasing number of UK citizens are turning to purchasing second-hand items as a strategy to cope with inflation. Behind this phenomenon, people's view vary. Let's hear what the public has to say.
It's very sustainable, and I also love the idea that somebody else has had them, whatever that might have been. It might have been on a shelf, or I used to love like bone china teacups, and I just used to think who sat there drinking that and what they thought about as they're drinking it. So I like to physically touch things that other people have had hold of, for whatever reason that might be.
I think that more people should look into second-hand stuff before they just buy straight from the shop. I think it's the same. A lot of the time it's the same quality, and it's priced fair.
Of recycling and giving people opportunity to have things that they wouldn't normally be able to afford.
However, is the second-hand culture really shining brightly as we perceive it to be amid current economic landscape? Are there potential dangers that have not been noticed by people? Let's hear what charity shop and economics professor have to say about this.
I guess what might happen is people might want to buy second-hand things because they might be a bit cheaper, but that would mean that second-hand prices will go up because there's more people trying to buy things. And another problem is maybe people will not want to buy new things quite so much, so there won't be so many things being sold into the second-hand market, which would again push the price of second-hand goods up.
I do think we're moving into a place where, again, people are using apps like Vinted and Depop, and they are marking things up a lot more. So one big problem we have is that a lot of people aren't really donating anymore because they would rather sell the stuff themselves and make their own profit rather than just donate and let it go into the charities. So I think the overall second-hand market is becoming a much bigger thing, but I don't know if charity stores are standing up very well against, the apps and things like that where people can do it themselves. We've actually closed down the rest of them because we just can't keep up. The prices are going wild. People are more than ever turning to charity shops, I've noticed, but they still will come in and won't be as pleased with the pricing. But we do have to keep up with, rent to keep the store running. We have to have at least keep the store running. We have to pay the staff to keep the store running, and especially the charity. Most of our staff are volunteers, so we don't even pay them. But even then, we're kind of at the mercy of customers coming in and whether or not they want to pay those prices.